guys. I was last up in the podium back in 2000 in my matric year when I got colours. So to be totally honest, I'm feeling a little bit underdressed compared to everyone else in that so excuse me. But it's really great to be back. I think sitting in that chair and looking at the guys, the grade 6s, the grade 7s at the back there, and thinking when I started out back in grade 7, it was Form 1 when I was here. But thinking back when I started out, everyone has hopes and dreams, and I think still remember I came with high hopes after watching the 95 World Cup and thinking I'm going to be the best rugby player in South Africa, and came to King Edwards, and Tati Faba actually got us onto the under-14 field, and he had us doing these athletic races to see who's the quickest, so sort of can categorize in which team you're going to be playing that weekend. And I was pretty quick, so I think I came first out of the scrum offs. And after our first round of trials, Mr. Tati Faba found it in his heart that I should play for the under-14 G side. And, if you work out A to G, 2 scrum offs in a position, it didn't start off as planned. I must admit I only did play one game with under-14 G before moving out to the B side the following week. But I think everyone had to start somewhere, and I had a dream still inside of me back in '95, sitting in Ellis Park and watching Joel Stransky and Francois Pinault on that team do something miraculous for our country and to our country that needed it so much that particular time. And then coming to King Edwards was a real dream for me in terms of that, being able to be a part of an institution where, as great as sports was, academics was always a top priority. And I think that's something I'm unbelievably thankful for. Bar all the sports honours and stuff I was able to achieve at school, I think one of the greatest things is my name on one of the backboards in terms of my academics, and I think that's something that I really urge each and every one of you to really push for, because whatever you do in life, you're going to need some sort of academic backing and some sort of academic history, and I think to be able to learn the roots and to be able to put a hard graft in now going forward, and something like rugby's at most a 12 to 14 year career, and you need something to fall back on. And I'm probably looking back now, I would have going to varsity, probably studied a little bit harder instead of getting my BSc in rugby. My wife is unfortunately the more educated of the two in our family at the moment, and she's got a BSc Sports Science honours, so I feel a little bit bereaved every time I go home and see her grads on the wall. But I really urge each and every one of you, enjoy the sports you do, participate in as many sports as you do, because you only have 5 years, and looking back now, I've been out of school for 12 years, and that's a career that a lot of schoolboys have to go through 12 years. But for each and every one of you, you've got the grade 7s, you've got 5 years to live out your dreams, you've got 5 years to be a part of something special. Lloyd, to you in the matrics, the prefix, to last year, what are you going to make of it? And next year you're going to the big ocean, and life changes. So I really encourage each and every one of you to pursue your dreams. Dream as big as possibly that you can, because looking back, when I started out, I also wanted to be a Springbok, but the road isn't easy. It takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of sacrifice. But I think one thing I have learned is that along the way, you meet some awesome people. I look around and I see some teachers that formed me when I was here for my 5 years, and for that I'm unbelievably thankful. You come back and you see the energy that's in the school, and it's something really special. I think it's something a lot of schools in our country don't have at the moment, and I think that's something you should really treasure and take to heart, because it is a privilege and it's an honour. It's a great academic institution, and it's good to be back. I think I'm hoping to see more Springboks. I think I was pretty fortunate in my time to be in the same era as the likes of Graham Smith, Joe Fanico, guys who inspired me to want to do the same, and guys who I idolized at school, walking and making sure you walked up the stairs and they were walking down, and just to get a smile or a handshake from those guys. And I think for a lot of you in the lower grades, you look up to the matrics, and for the matrics you are an example. You might not think that, but you are. And the way you lead yourselves, the way you lead the school is going to be pretty important in the way forward for generations to come, not just for this year. So it's good to be back. It's good to see so many faces, and I'm really hoping that in the next 12 years we don't find 1 or 2, but we find 20, 30, 40 Springboks in different sporting codes, in different businesses that come through from this group. So to all of you, I really hope that 2013 is an absolutely fantastic year and the best year of your lives. I'm encountering on something different towards the end of the year, going to the south of France, so I'm really hoping to finish it it off with a Super Rugby trophy. So hopefully everything the Lions taught me, I can eventually play back to Cape Town. But really it's fantastic, and to all of you, I think to the teachers, the role you guys play is unbelievably important. And yeah, I think it's a fantastic line of work you guys do. You don't always get the credit and the much needed attention that you deserve for the hard work and the hours and the effort you put in. But I think for me, I'd just like to congratulate each and every one of you for the difference you're making in not only hundreds but thousands of boys' lives year in and year out. So to all of you, all the best for 2013. Hopefully there's not too many detentions given out to the rest of the boys, and hopefully there's a lot of hard work being done in the classes. And to all of you that are going to do sports, tackle it with everything you have. I think one thing I've sort of been able to learn from Cares is a saying that we started was carpe diem. And I think each and every day you have an opportunity when you wake up. You have a choice to make. You're either going to make it, you're either going to choose to have a good day, or you choose to have a bad day. I don't think you just have a bad day. I think the motto of carpe diem, seize the day, can't be more sound than at this present moment in time, not only in the school but in our country. So yeah, everything on the best for 2013. Hopefully we have a couple of Stormer supporters in here and we'll make you proud. Hopefully I'll be able to wear the green and gold and make most of you proud again as well. So, but thank you very much, Mr. Lavin, for